Мне кажется, это была самая зрелищная и эмоциональная игра за сегодня. Итак, теперь завершающая игра на сегодня – это баскетбольный клуб Asian Tigers против Dinamo. Встречайте Asian Tigers! Тиграм я бы хотела посоветовать чуть сдерживать свои эмоции и направлять их в игру. Вчерашняя игра показала, насколько тигры могут быть эмоциональными. Итак, встречайте их соперников, баскетбольный клуб «Динамо». Вернулся их капитан команды Евгений, и в первый же день своего возвращения Евгений получил MVP. С приходом Евгения в команду у ребят повысились все шансы на победу. Не будем же гадать, кто сегодня из ребят одержит победу. Будем болеть за свою любимую команду, а я желаю, чтобы именно ваша команда сегодня одержала победу. Ребятам я желаю удачи, а мы начинаем.
And as the stream returns, yeah, finally we can keep on commenting the game and keep on give my start a little earlier. I should Dinamo against Asian Tigers. And let's start from Dinamo players. Kazanin Vladimir number 4, Shukov Sergey number 8, Evgeny Behov number 10, and another player Abdulkarim Aman number 7, as always the guard, Emil Kayumov number 9, Mamyrov Akil number 13, 6 Samuna Loma, Samedina format number 24, Svarin Dmitry 23. Oh, it's 33, I'm sorry. Let's turn to the game and see how actually two almost similar uniform team can play against each other. A little bit orange team, and now Luma opens up a score, makes a nice steal, tried to pick for another ball. Didn't work this time. Kazanin passed on Abdulkarim. Zhukov gives it all the way around to Vladimir Kazanin, and Kazanin scores. NBA League, the National Basketball Association of United States. As I know, for example, we'd like to talk about the reshuffles and some sort of emotional moments in the game. I remember that players violating the rules of NBA, they were ejected from the court instantly. Why it happens? Basketball players, when they want more or less similar team, pretty equal in their skills, when they play against each other, it's very hard to win. In those situations when players are asking themselves, well, I'm doing everything right, how come we are not winning and we are not able to win? They start turning their emotions on, being angry, finding how to say a justification in the emotions, saying that if I get angry, then I'll find out the answer. So, in those situations, it's better to direct your energy into the basketball game. This would be the best option overall. Nothing else rather than just good luck we can wish to them. Asian Tigers scored 2 points and then scored another 2 above. For now, BC Dinamo scored 2 against them only, and definitely it is hard to play a very good ground on the game. Luckily, I have someone to count my definitely words. I would like to express a huge respect to that person, and then yeah, try to count this game how many times I'm going to say it, because I will say it as many times as it is possible in order to make you feel a little bit more happy. Alright, Kazanin Vladimir gives around to left, Aman Abdulkarim expecting a really nice shot to be produced. No, didn't work. Let's see if it's going to stay the same. Leftover. Svarin. Around the way to Mamyrov Akil. Akil Mamyrov doesn't feel it, and 3-pointer for Matis Samedinov. He needs a better technique. Next time, while shooting, take a little bit moment, to wait. Behov asking Emil Kayumov maybe to come closer, as close as possible, and then try to type it up once again. Zhukov pushes away Almas Abduldaev off the bank. I don't know why he didn't score. Usually, those are easy positions to score. Samuna Luma. Now looking for a 3-pointer. Asking to come inside, and yeah, he scores. Svarin 2 above. Tigers 6-2. Dinamo need another point inside. Kayumov. Total yellow game, I can say. Black and yellow game. Sometimes it's hard for me to distinguish them when I'm looking at them from behind. I think this happens because a similar uniform was not the best decision chosen by Victor Sport, and then now they are reworking the uniforms and soon we'll be differentiating them. Another two above, 8-2, Dinamo. You guys, what's wrong with you guys? You gotta play. Still expecting until you start doing something in the game overall. Zhukov. Two above. If only you had Danshin Dmitry, then the situation maybe would be totally different. Samona. Das. On the way back to Kayumov, Pechov Yevgeny, to Mato Samedinov. Mato Samedinov still doesn't know what to do in the game now, and Kazanin. Straight pass to Zhukov. Zhukov on 2 steps with a layup, scores 2 above. 5 minutes 25 seconds left until the end. Less and less time to be given to all of the teams. Svarin Dmitry probably didn't think it is going to happen in the game itself. And let's give a real shade upon them. Kayumov thinking of what to do. But not thinking of whether coming around. Samuna got pushed away and gains 3 points on the free throw line. First team fall. Gotta be taken. No any other options allowed. If you're there to look at the game, you have to be prepared for all the possible maybe outcomes out of the game. 9 points for Asian Tigers and 6 points for Dinamo is not the best result for Dinamo for now. 2 players have already gained MVP title. It's Abdikirim Oman scoring 34 points once, and in the first day it's Evgeny Pechov scoring 36. Also gains his well-deserved in an injury occurred on him. He was probably recovering, taking a little break from basketball. I really hope he missed that game. Oman Abdikirim. The jump has gained another fall, and we'll try to play above anyways. The bench is taken by Hasbulatov Alam, and that's it. I don't see anyone else there. And Armato Samedinov, the other bench of the opposite team, is Amat Jamangulov, Tolstikov Roman, and Moldova Fulukbek taking the second bench in the game. Score 11-6. They have changed it 10-7 for now, and if they want to win the game, you gotta be really careful playing against them. Asian Tigers can play a very, silent game. They will play the same way throughout the game. At one moment, they will just explode, they will blow up and give you over 10 points above just within a single minute. Looks like this reminds me of the certain maybe strategy in the game, and nothing else, but the dispute itself may be target. Aluma, no one is there to assist him now. Zhukov still under from the key, fighting. If it moves on, possession for Asian Tigers. Mato Samedinov will play. And 3 minutes 50 seconds left. This is our last game for today, so I didn't try to give it a buff. No matter what it takes, Kazanin, so man of the Kirim. Man of the Kirim. Make the shot. Matis Amedinov against Zhukov. Zhukov runs against him until the end. Vladimir Kazanin. They were looking for a nice steal, but they found just the usual off the court ball. Alas Samona. Screen by Mamurov Akel. Layup himself. Not a single one scored. Step back and scores another one in a row. That's a performance and look pretty beautiful. All in all, no longer available for the analysis of the game. Dinamo plays more of a USSR type of basketball. Basically, emotionless warriors, I can say. Their main emotion is, if they win, they're emotional, they're happy. They don't win, they stay serious. There are only two options for BC Dinamo, for all of the players. They play, how to say, very classic type of basketball. Pass, screen, pass, shoot. Scored, not scored, rebound. Again pass, another three-pointer by Pechov. Pechov was afraid that Tomas Abdullayev could receive pass. And there is an open player to the left. Samuna went too far into defense. Matis Amedinov. Matis Amedinov, I think, didn't expect such thing to happen, and the ball went around. Pechov will start the game and will release the ball to the court. Kazanin to Pechov back, three-pointer, he's looking for it. What has happened? Can't score even a single one. Timeout. They gotta remove it before the last 2 minutes are out. Yeah, and Asian Tigers playing against BC Dinamo. They want to play back, and the playmakers of Dinamo, such as Kazanin, fast playmakers, don't feel them pretty active today. 14-13, a single point lead. Cannot tell us anything about the game, and we still don't know who can win the battle, because both teams play really well, play until the end. Someone will try to produce the shot. Jump shots is his favorite weapon against the enemies, because jump shots are much harder to block. Emil Kayumov, there is Samuna behind him, makes a nice steal against three defenders. Matis Amedinov had to score. The leg of the defender. The ball is off the court and possession for Asian Tigers. Helps to start the attack themselves, and Samuna scored 3 above, and nice performance by him. 40 seconds left in only. No more chances for them maybe to replay it. To Kayumov. Looking up the Maman. Producing the shot and nicely. Okay. Up the Maman, 3 points. Well done. Hey, everybody's happy there on the bench. Expecting them to gain as many points as that is possible. 17 to 16, 23 seconds. This is probably one of the last shots. Zhukov to Kayumov. Possession, 10 seconds left. They have to lose in just a single second. Smash Kayumov! Nice rebound to above and this is the end. Nothing else to continue. Damage dealt by Team BC Dinamo was 1 point. 1 point damage, and we will know only in the end whether it's a huge damage or not. But for now, it's only second quarter. Loma. Fast break up behind the back. Fake ball to the three-pointer. Rebound still stays from them, and Mamura Fakol scores 2 anyways. Up above. 9 minutes 30 seconds left. 18. Now it's 19 to 18. In the favor of Asian Tigers, Kazanin to Kayumov. Kayumov, not comfortable for him to give to Amman Abdikirim. And also doesn't score from the paint zone either. 9 minutes left. Aloma. Along. Very good. Fast attacks. Missed ball. Alright, that's a zone. They couldn't do anything else but rather than stop the ball and block it and give possession for Dinamo. Otherwise, Abdikirim Oman would be able to score 2 points for sure. Running on the vial. Aluma. I cannot say if Aluma here is the strongest player on the court, but I can surely say that he brings a lot of impact for his team. A huge assessment contribution to the game of the quarterfinals will no longer offend it. And then, as I see their Asian Tigers, here, how to say, one of the main advantages is the 3-pointers. by Aluma, and yeah, with those 3-pointers he can gain over 30 points per game. And unlike Dinamo, Pechov, the main scorer, has to bring lots of points in their own favor as well. Let's see how the game is gonna turn out. Whether it's going to stay the same or there will slight changes be occurred. Kazanin paints on Kayumov. Rebound himself, picks up the ball, has to give it inside the bank. Nice, at least something for the team. In the beginning it was very hard to establish the actual, how to say, an obvious winner of the game, but still it's very hard. I can only compare this game to Energy against Net Wizards. This can be as interesting as Net Wizards playing against Energy, because single point, the margin doesn't grow for none of the teams. For now, there are only 2 players who can possibly score lots of points, and obviously Pechov is not satisfied with the decision of the judge. Number 10 by Simona, probably that fall from above. That fall from above made him realize it, and he gives a technical foul to number 10, Kenny Pechov. Yeah, is definitely not satisfied with the decision of the referee. So he will be silent for a while. Aloma scores 1 more above. For arguing with the judge, you can gain a technical foul. So you have to be really careful addressing the judge and approaching with any of the accusations. Kayumov holds his ball. Kazanin behind to Aman Abdikirim. Above Kayumov. Lost the ball. What is happening? 24 points already for Asian Tigers. God damn it. 4 points lead is not a lot. Dinamo still can come back. Almost enough to come back several times, I think. Vladimir Kazanin has to give his best today. So Samuna falls down in the huge, massive fight against them, and therefore, all right, looks pretty hard playing against them. Right, and then this was just a usual, probably, battle, playing 1 player against each other, and I think they won't step back. You know, the matter. Matis Amedinov to Svarin Dmitry Mamurov Akil. Straight pass to Isamedinov. Didn't score. Kayumov. Rebound. Pass to Kazanin. And yeah, we see the beasts are waking up in the game. The manager will put forward more chances maybe for them to win the battle. Kayumov didn't score. Svarin fast rebound. Aluma is ahead. He has really good chances maybe to get over him and fight up against. Alright. Pass to Mamurov. Aman Abdikirim. Svarin ahead. Zhukov. Not a single one behind the backhand. Yeah, nice performance. Scoring is not the same as just like roaring and then. Yeah, well, let's go. Yeah. Might get confused, but what is happening on the court today in total, and maybe day by day getting more intense. Players maybe stop feeling this small line of respect towards each other. God damn it, you play on the same court. You play almost the same material of the uniform. You play in a single country in the same state. You have to be real careful and playing against Min. That's why no introduction and nothing to be discussed on the game. Kazanin to Zhukov. Zhukov of the bank fast layup, and little by little they could crawl up to their enemy. 5 minutes 40 seconds of the game probably left. Masabuldaev screen by Mamyrov. Gives it to Aluma. Aluma has to give it up above. Orfakel still thinking where to give it. Nova player introduced on the game. Aluma fakes the ball. Gets over him. Possession stays for team BC Dinamo due to the fall. And yeah, they're going to continue on playing. Kayumov to Aman Abdakirian. Zhukov Sergey. No more decent games. Yeah, that's a clear travel. Evgeny Sotkovsky has noticed direct travel in the game. So he whistles. Aman Abdakirian. Kazanin dumped. Nice back screen by Kayumov, and Kazanin scores off the bank. I hope Kazanin today brings lots of results and brings lots of points for his team, gaining MVP and making a third MVP in Team BC Dinamo. Masabuldaev grunts. Give it. Masabuldaev. Pass on Svarin. Svarin from the weak side. A light. Okay, almost a set shot. Semi-set shot, I can say, and scores, making his team pretty happy. Pechov to Kazanin. He says to pass on Aman Abdakirian and Kayumov. Kayumov bring 2 points above Kazanin. Didn't make it. And yeah, the screams in the crowd. Overall, the game looks pretty down. And Vladimir Kazanin will get it over him. From the free throw line, Kazanin. 1 out of 2. Missed it, and managers are so upset. What's happening? Yeah. Gives his second one. At least 1 out of 2. Has worked so far on the game. Masabuldaev to Samuna. Aluma between 2 defenders, squeezes him between 2 of them and scores. Nicely done. Kazanin. Kazanin gives it to one of the Kirim. Pechov, no time to wait. Just a single chance. And he used his probably chance to play by the end of the attacks. Yeah, well, we will compare some players with other players as well. And the more we compare, the less time given to maybe analyze the game itself, to find out who is going to win and who is more close to the games. Pechov, I remember in the first season, Pechov used to score a lot of 3-pointers, but due to his injury, he was out for almost more than a month. And this, for recovery, he needs even more practice after coming back. For that time, there were a lot of teams appeared on the court, and probably they don't know who Pechov is, especially legends, some of them at least. So fighting against new players is always hard, because first minutes of the game you never know how he or she plays. You never know. Until then, you cannot be confident how every single team is going to be relieved. And nicely performed again by Kazanin Vladimir. Vladimir Kazanin can gain a lot of 3-pointers and bring his team to the victory if he keeps in the same geometric progression growth. Let's say Svarin tried to give an alley-oop to Aluma. Come on, Abdakirian pass to Kazanin. Kazanin. Alright. They gotta move on playing. Take it. too close to the game and nothing else discussed. Aman Abdukerim on Kayumov. Kayumov tried to give it all the way inside. Zhukov above to Aman Abdukerim. Aman has to give it off the bank and Kayumov. Yeah, that's where it starts. Came from here. Brings nice 2 points above. So, as a center player, he is definitely one of the strongest. Probably same height as Lukonin Stanislav, and 3 points by Samuna Aluma. Greatly performed. No one else to see. Aman Abdukerim. Kazan Zhukov. Piechov. Screen by Zhukov. Gives a really wide and nice screen to him. Possession 10 seconds and Piechov to above. 37 to 33. A minute 30 seconds left for the first half to end. Just a minute 30 seconds. First half only, and 3-pointer looking for it. Loma missed it. They're asking everybody to come home. No, and Emil Kayumov on the rebound drops it inside. Really, that's pretty easy for him to do so. His height allows him to make a lot of different attacks, a lot of different rebounds with finishes. 56 seconds. A last stage of the Dinamo, okay, in the corner to play against them. Alright. Not a single one missed. Left Dinamo. He fakes. Kazanin has to look for the 3-pointers anyways. Aman Abdukerim 2 steps from underneath. Bumps into the basket and 25 seconds left. Aloma. Oh, block shot by Evgeny Piechov. He is happy himself and definitely will no longer let it. No matter Fakul. Block shot. Kayumov. What a nice attack of Titans. Within the last. This is called a game of giants. Yeah, I definitely can call it a game of giants. They all are going to play center player against center players. 15.4 left for them to end the game. Kazanin. All the time, 10 seconds. Kazanin take a better option. Zhukov pass on Piechov. Piechov scores! 3 above. Nicely performed. And whistle. 42 to 33. This is the end of the first half.
Кто-то скажет, кем мне нужно быть. Я сделаю лучше. Я знаю свой предел. Выше, выше, еще выше. Не ставьте мне рамки. Я с ними не соглашусь. Почему? Все дело в моей энергии. Нитро, пробуди свою энергию.
When I come in the arena.
Dinamo plays the quarter. This is the first one. Still we're playing the first one anyways. And no reproduction to be made. And Samedinov has to take it real close to its end. Wow, nicely scored above the rain. Looks like Kazanin Vladimir injured somehow, or I don't know what is it. It's a bandage on his finger. Let's see how the game is gonna end up, because for now I cannot clearly say, but Pechov started scoring more. But Kazanin needs maybe a little bit more time for him, and then everything else will be forgiven. middle of the game. Kazan behind him. Pechov at the left. Has to look for the three-pointer. No other cases are possible. Aman Abdelkerim. Abdelkerim Aman, I haven't seen him scoring so often from the three-pointer. I hope that he can do the same thing even more, but I don't really know, and I cannot say what is gonna be different in the game from now. Kazanian, several bounces. A short dribbling to Zhukov. Zhukov has to give it aside. Roman Tolstikov to Isamedinov. Isamedinov is already behind. He takes a little moment of great expansion. Tolstikov. Roman finally is released to the court, probably for his three-pointers of the court, and the ball will be released by Dinamo. As soon as he gets the ball, now they can start it real quick. Pass on Zhukov. Back to Kazanian. Let's see whether he can perform a three-pointer in the game. One of the game. He misses one more time, then he's going to have a lot of problems. Pechov scores 3 above one more time. Not facing any of the obstacles. And reimbursement and re-establishment of the game will be, main recapture. The Space Jam new generation is liable for watching, and then guys, everybody strongly recommend it. If you guys don't know what Space Jam is, if you are not familiar with the world of basketball, you have to check it and pay attention to it. Anyways, Tolstikov to Samedinov. Luma, beautiful layup by him. On the jump, score 45-38, and they need three-pointers anyways. Pechov to the left. Kayumov. Alright, there is. Who has fallen down? I think Mamur Fakul has fallen down during the attack of Emil Kayumov. Tolstikov Roman also didn't catch it. Easiest slide alley-oop. Off the court, Svarin probably gives the last hit. And they can start again. Zhukov, two more points, and then I think yeah, this is almost the end. And third quarter, 6 minutes, 20 seconds. Looking forward to see what is gonna be the ending score. Svarin helps to Aluma where he couldn't. Svarin helped him. Aman Abdelkerim runs to the left over several opponents. Mamura Fakul against Zhukov Sergei. Substitution. Moldobaev substitutes Mamura Fakul. And now we see a slight reshuffles on top. Happened for Team Asian Tigers. Oh yeah, this could affect it somehow. This could bring the main impact of it is to be part to it. Why still there is not a single one scored by Samuna Aluma. Right, 42-47. For now, lead is still carried by Dinamo. Dinamo has to score even more three-pointers if they want to keep on in the same way. Aman Abdelkerim didn't score a left-handed three-pointer. Doesn't bring any result, and Pechov has to give it a shot himself. Anyways, Samona Loman was taking a little step back towards the knee. Gives it all a shot. Kayumov Emil to Aman Abdelkerim. Pechov has returned. Pass back to Kayumov. Kayumov will look another position, and we'll see whether we can do it. A layup, fast drive by Aman Abdelkerim made it pretty, hard for them to reimburse the game. Let's take it. let's break the game into, and let's split it into two stages. The first stage of Asian Tigers is actually warming up and gaining experience, and the second part of the game is more about scoring and gaining a distraction of the opponent. For BC Dinamo, it's a little different. The stable game, scoring, holding defense from the beginning, feeling each other from the side is the main, goal of Asian Tigers from the first quarter. Anyways, 4 minutes left, 50-42, and 8 points in difference, 6 points in total. Fast responses of the enemy teams makes the game more maybe dynamic. It's of course pleasing to watch such games where both teams can score, not seeing dry games, not seeing maybe some useless drives without a single point scored. This is what I used to witness before for Net Wizards, where they would spend all their energy running after opponent, but in the end they couldn't even score a single point. What is there? Substitution. Almas Abuldaev to Samuna Loma. 3 minutes 45 seconds. Samuna is not gonna play all the quarters in a row without substitution. Probably he needs to take a break as well. Screen by Kayumov. Kazanin, so sorry for him. Couldn't make it this time. Almas Abuldaev, 2 steps. Layup on a hook shot. 46-50, 4 points behind Team Dinamo now. Comeback is still possible. Don't worry about it. At 3 minutes 18 seconds, 46-50. Moment of coverage made in there. Kayumov 2 above. Where's the fall? That's a nice result brought by Kayumov from mid. Why don't he definitely needs to score one more above. I hope he doesn't make any single mistake in there, and yeah, nice. He scores. Good returned by Emil Kayumov, and really enjoy watching him playing on the court because he plays maybe unusually for unlike the other players. He plays his own type of basketball that no one else could say. Moldova full of back. Response was 53-48. 5 points. Then Kazanin has to extend it. Pekhov had to look for the dribbler. They are afraid of his shots anyways. But you gotta be afraid of Vladimir Kazanin as well. Kayumov, nice turnover. Bumps into Moldova for look back. He will definitely gain. Yeah, he will gain the personal fault, the free throw, and 2 will be. Timeout, Tigers. Why I feel intensive pain in my stomach? I guess you don't need that information. My task there is to comment on the game without giving any single minute to anything else. Pekhov playing against Tolstikov. Come on, Tolstikov probably tried to pick for the ball. Normal longer distance. Pekhov gives. Oh, he tried to give a fast drive himself. Kazanin against Самедина формат. Produces the shot and adds to above. Yeah, today Vladimir Kazanin definitely played better than usual. And I never seen him scoring so many points, but I knew that he can, if he wants to, he definitely can. And this game is pretty important for them. Kayumov. Luckily the pass was pretty fast, so no one else could steal it. Pechov too high. Pechov gave the ball too high, so he wasn't able to score. 57 to 48. Almas Abduldayev to Mate Samedinov. Gives it around to the left. Svarin Dmitry to Almas Abduldayev. Almas Abduldayev. Svarin. Tolstikov. Samedinov. Missed three-pointer. Rebound. Rebound after Pechov. They knew that there was a fall. They knew there was a fall. They couldn't make it until the end. Take it substitution and then Zhukov to number 23. He's on the court now, last minute. So let's move on. Zanin against the man of the Kirim. Zorval. Pechov another missed. What is happening with his shots? Still cannot guess. Right. And Aluma himself scores to up 50 to 57 and 30 seconds. Last 35 seconds of the third quarter, and then only 10 minutes ahead for us to see who is going to win the battle. Kayumov, passing Kazanin. No return back, and Kayumov made 2 points above. 57 it was, right? 59 to 50, 9 points lead. Last seconds. Samuna to above. And now probably one of the last attacks in the game, and there will be Kazanin. Step to the left. And he didn't pick up the rebound. Alright, and all in all, shot produced. That's it. End of the third. Small shade and then over the last 10 minutes. They have to do something in the game. I think such a mistake occurred here. Romanov getting bumps into a player. Last fourth quarter. Just a little bit time left before they come back, and Luma gets 3 points in response, 55 to 59. 9 minutes and less time left for them maybe to continue the match and fight for it overall in the game. No stick-ups, no reasons, and I think this is what happened here. We are going to seize a moment and feel much of a pain in the game. So therefore, we are going to feel a huge tense above the players and much of a pressure being responsible for a good quality game. Zhukov falls and confesses himself. First team fall by Team Dinamo. So, gotta retry. Biden has to give it a buff, and yeah, from a free throw line he moves it around and forced another point. Zhukov to Kazanin. Kazanin has to be real careful. Less and less time left for both teams to maybe come back somehow. In all other cases, it would be very hard to find and renegade. Replay. Zhukov. No more. Silent game to play against, and block shotted by Zhukov. Technical timeout. Seconds of possession left and only. Keep on playing. Gurmata Semedinov tried to give it from above. However, didn't work this time. Kazanin. After I always had such a thought that after long way breaks, players kinda don't feel the basket anymore because they were warmed up while they feel this. While they have it in their spirit, the moment that they can score, it's lost after small timeouts, end of the quarters and so on. So maybe learning to concentrate within a certain period of time is a great mastery. 56-61, Dinamo just going in ahead, and they definitely don't want to step on it. Aluma, no layup. Aman Abdulkarim takes rebound himself. Pass on Kazanin. Kazanin still waiting until everyone else can come back to the game. Kazanin gives it up above. Kayumov back to Kazanin to Abdulkarim Aman. Aman Abdulkarim scores two more. 6-3, 7 minutes left. Just less and less time probably given to them to change the game somehow. Sorry, it's not Kazanin, it's Kazanov. Vladimir Kazanov. Confused it with, used to call him Kazanin for a lot of games, and thank you for the remark. I will call him Kazanov now. Vladimir Kazanov today definitely would be responsible for scoring all the points possible. Yeah, truly believe that sometimes some of the players can't stick to a certain position and play different ones in a row. Still preparing. Pechov several bounces to the three-pointer and miss it right after. How come they miss a lot of balls in the same draft? Aluma, back way, scored 2. 63 to 63, 5 minutes left, and I think this is the match point of the game. This is where we are going to understand to what favor of the team the case is going to be resolved. The game is going to turn up to something longer, wider, or faster. We see how they are holding all the players on the court. Kazanov gives a three-pointer. And step in line, unfortunately that was inside. That's 65, only 2 points. Will be granted to them. Romatis Amedinov gives it to Aluma. Aluma, I think it's his turn to three-pointer. Nice one. Given by him. And Aluma screams out into the microphone himself. And definitely he was quite happy about it. Remind me of I'm Groot from Guardians of Galaxy. Forceful, and he made it. He came up to the game commentator and started screaming his own name, Aman Abdikirim. Aman Abdikirim was there for a short rebounds and recaptures it at the point. Timeout taken by and we can still come back and try to bait the game. See it on the third pass, the true pass. Svarin Dmitry gives it around to Pechov. A smart move by Aluma. He jumped up really high. He has seen a good option to ricochet off his leg and he scored 4 minutes 20 seconds. Dinamo 70 points. And they... I don't know what is happening to them. Ah! Block shot it! Gain the personal foul. Chance for 3 points. Chance to score 3 in a row. So I think that's where our problems start. Alyosha, they call him Alyosha for some reason. I don't know how does it even work. Aloma scores first. Yeah, easily gets prepared for the second ball in a row. Takes several bounces off it. Misses the second one and gets prepared for the third ball. Definitely team, the crowd is cheering for him. I mean, his members, teammates, they want him to score. Oh, 70 to 66. Dinamo is still ahead, and yeah, maybe a little bit left only for a short comebacks. 4 minutes left. Pechov didn't score this time. However, gains his own possibility to perform the shot in the game. 70 to 68. 2 points ahead by them. And there is Evgeny Pechov, preparing to fight off. Take 2 balls. Single one. 3 minutes 59 seconds. Well, I don't know whether it's gonna be more than enough for them to make a solo comeback. Kazanin. Oh, sorry, Kazanov. Saying it one more time. And toss above Pechov. Pechov gets it real huge, disastrous 3-pointer in the game. Vladimir Kazanov gave a nice assist onto the left part of the basket, and the weak side has to be taken away from them. They take it real matchup on the way. Big corner, several dribbles, performs the shot, missed it. However, it looked pretty beautiful for now. Zhukov also lost his ball, and there is timeout. Once they're ready to continue the game, Aloma gets real tighten up. Kazanov probably receives the ball in order to give another assist on the quarter. There is Pechov. Okay, already covered by Moldova fullback Emil Kayumov, like an airplane, flies over the court, scores, and looks pretty cute actually. 2 minutes 40 seconds of it less. Aloma scores 2 points. This is not 3, of course. at least something to make them pretty happy. Kazanov gives it all the way above to Pechov. And Aman Abdulkarim receiving a nice assist, scores 2 points above. Mas Abduldaev gets real tight, definitely. They don't want to lose to BC Dinamo. They want to fight until the end. Whoa! All of the block shots after them. Emil Kayumov runs along a layup, scores it. Nicely done. 80 to 70. 10 points ahead. A minute 50 seconds left only. You gotta fight until the end. This is it. This is it. This is it, and then I think there is sort of a misunderstanding in the team, and everyone was covered, so it exceeded 8 seconds. Yeah, you know, to remind you, 8 seconds is a limitation in the game. Takes the 3-pointer, Pechov. Number 11, it's his first fall above look back, and Pechov will put more points above. Gotta try on the first one. Gets it, and Hasbulatov Alan enters instead of Emil Kayumov. In order to let him relax a little bit. I think he will try to prove it himself. Try to fight over and fight up. Against him is Medina Furmat. Good performance by him. A minute 30 seconds left until the end. They try to give it. Aman Abdulkarim to Hasbulatov Alan, and they tried to give it all the way around. Aluma, stumbles over him, tried to put the ball over the Kazanov. However, he stayed there. He bumped into the player. They both fall down in the same place. That's on Aluma. Step back. He tried it on a 3-pointer. Didn't get it this time. Has to give it a try of the second corner. Kazanov to Pechov. Pechov in a post up. Aman Abdulkarim. Let's see whether he tries on a 3-pointer. Zhukov. Kazanov. His turn, and however he decides to give an assist to Zhukov, and 45 seconds left. That's the end for everybody else to continue. Matis Amedinov bounce ball to Moldobaev for look back. The fact that all other players are on the bench. Still, no other reasons to continue the game today. We see that Dinamo wins the battle. 28 seconds left. No reason to continue. 24 seconds. Shot clock violation. And they gotta give possession 5 seconds. This is it. We will stop on the game. Congrats to team Dinamo, and Asian Tigers today couldn't get the victory and defend their basket as long as possible. Game commentary, and yeah, this is it.